Bitcoin is still trading at this crucial support, where the question still remains: are we going to be holding this support level right here, or are we going to be falling down below and testing this next support level? Well, everyone has of course expected September to be a bearish month, and historically speaking, yes indeed, September has been a bearish month, but we got some new data that actually in October we will be seeing a very bullish month, alongside with some other very important things that we need to be talking about in this update video. But as always, first of all, having a look into what's the short term, and what we can be seeing is that we are still trading inside of a weekend, and we are perfectly kind of consolidating around our CME close price, which in this case was about the 25.7k level, where currently during this weekend we are not seeing a lot of volatility and we can just see some consolidation around this level. Now I do expect that beginning next week or at the end of this Sunday we will be trading at about this level once again. So then this might be meaning that during the course of the weekend or beginning next week, we might be seeing some kind of a dump to retrace back in towards this level. Now, if we are not going to be retracing back in towards this level, which of course is a possibility because we are creating these daily bullish divergences, well, if that were to be the scenario, well, we are going to be creating some kind of a CME gap. And we of course already know that 9 out of the 10 CME gaps tend to get filled rather sooner than later. Of course, we still do have a CME gap down below us, all the way down right here. But previously around all of the time, whenever we created the CME gap, for example right here, we filled it right after. Right here as well, we filled it right after, and so on and so forth. And in my opinion, the longer term of course is looking very good and very strong. Just like the imminent short term, in my opinion, is also looking pretty strong. I definitely do think we can be expecting some kind of a bounce being created from off this level, and definitely we are creating these bullish divergences right now, which is all definitely looking very good. But in my opinion, even though I am bullish right here at these levels, well, I still think this is not the perfect opportunity to be opening up any long positions. Yes, I am buying spot Bitcoin right here at these lows, but in my opinion, we still have some more downside risk. Yes, I am bullish, and I would not be surprised if we are going to be seeing this bounce being created, but I definitely also at the other side do think we can still be grabbing our liquidity of this huge liquidation wick that happened over here. So that is where I'm waiting for. Whenever we can be creating any more kind of a downwards movement being created to maybe create a bigger bullish divergence, or maybe even create a double bullish divergence, well, that is going to be the moment where I'm going to be interested in opening up some long positions. So this is very important to understand. Yes, I would not be surprised if we are going to be bouncing off towards the upside. And if that were to be the case, and if that were to be happening, I would be missing out with long positions, but at least I would have bought some spot Bitcoin at these levels. But if this scenario were to be playing out, where we are going to be grabbing our liquidity still, creating some kind of a bullish divergence, a better bullish divergence, and at the same time running in towards this support level, well, then I would definitely be interested in opening up this long position, and then I think it will be a way better chance to actually open this position. Alright, now other than that, well, we are definitely still in this uptrend, and we are still sitting on this very strong, very important support levels. So in my opinion, there is no reason for me to start worrying, and whenever we are going to be losing this support level, well, then we can start to worry. Not now, because we are still remaining to be holding our support level. Now, of course, we will be going over these longer term charts in a minute, which will definitely be very important for you to be prepared for the next bull run. But first of all, what we can be seeing is that once again, the stock market is curving towards the upside, while Bitcoin is actually still downtrending. Just like we exactly saw happening over here. And in the end of the day, whenever this happened over here, we saw this huge bounce and this huge move in Bitcoin towards the upside being created. Right here, we saw that the stock market was curving up and going parabolically towards the upside, while Bitcoin was going towards the downside. Now, once again, this is exactly happening where the stock market is having a very nice bounce towards the upside, while Bitcoin is actually still kind of going towards the downside. So can we be seeing a similar move just like we saw created over here for Bitcoin? Can we right now see it once again being created? Well, definitely, I think you can be making a very strong case for this. Now, September, everyone is literally thinking that September will be a very bearish month for Bitcoin. And if we have a look in towards the historical returns, definitely September has been a very bearish month for Bitcoin. Now, this does not necessarily have to mean that we need to be crashing towards the downside, losing this support level and create a huge dump towards the downside. No, this can also just mean that we can be seeing some consolidation around this level and not really see a huge pump towards the upside being created. Okay, and in my opinion, I do think that is going to be happening. As long as we can be holding this support level, we still look very good on the Bitcoin charts. Now, actually, if we have a look in towards this chart with the weekly Ichimoku cloud indicator, we can very clearly see that whenever these clouds really flip from the red zone in towards the green zone, well, that is going to be exactly the point where the price action is going to be turning from a bearish stage in towards a bullish stage. And this flip is expected to come in October. And actually, if we have a look in towards these returns, we can also see that September has been a very bearish month, but October has been a very bullish month for Bitcoin. So definitely, I think it is safe to say that September is going to be a bearish month with choppy price action. Now, that does not have to mean that we are going to be losing this support level. Definitely not the case, but we can definitely say that October is probably going to be a very bullish month for Bitcoin. And for the longer term, of course, all of these charts are looking very good. And we usually do see that these cycles tend to rhyme and repeat. And we can currently be seeing that we are forming some kind of an ascending triangle, just like we have seen previous bull market. This ascending triangle was basically the catalyst that kickstarted the whole bull market. And right now we are seeing it once again being developed, as well as all of these resistance levels. Well, we are breaking these trend lines. Now, really the level that we need to be breaking is going to be this horizontal green resistance box. And whenever we can be breaking that level, well, then really the real bull market is going to be getting started. As you can be seeing, this is the most important resistance level to break. And we are currently just trading inside, in between of this very important support level and this very strong resistance level. Now, yeah, if we are going to be breaking this support level right here, definitely this support level is going to be coming up next, which is going to be at about this 22k level. But as of right now, that is not really happening. This bull market, well, we are probably going to be experiencing some kind of a supply shock coming in, because literally everyone is withdrawing all of their Bitcoin from exchanges, which will be leaving the exchanges with little to no Bitcoins left, which can cause a major supply shock. So definitely that will be very important. We have a lot of Bitcoin events that have not really been priced in yet, and we will be seeing these massive effects taking place inside of the next bull market. Now, approximately you have about 220 days left before the next bull market is going to be starting. Of course, in 220 days, we will be seeing the next Bitcoin halving happening. And previously around, the Bitcoin halving has been a very good catalyst for the bull market to be started. Now, also probably this year we will be seeing the first spot Bitcoin ETF, because a lot of people are missing this exact thing, that ARK's final deadline is already going to be beginning next year on the 10th of January. So probably this year or very early next year, we will be seeing the spot Bitcoin ETF being accepted, and this will have a massive effect on the market. So yeah, the bull market is coming. Make sure to prepare your Bitcoins. And with that being said, make sure to stay up to date on my Twitter profile about every single market development. And I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.